Top 5 vitamins every diabetic must take. Managing diabetes is often said to revolve around diet and exercise, but what if there's a missing piece to the puzzle? These 5 vitamins could completely transform your blood sugar control. Living with diabetes is no easy feat. Constant blood sugar monitoring, meticulous meal planning, and the looming fear of complications can feel overwhelming. However, here's the good news. The right vitamins can support your body in ways you might never have imagined. In this video, we'll break down the top 5 vitamins every diabetic must take, backed by science and real-world results. Stick around because what you'll learn today might just be the breakthrough you've been searching for. Number 1. Magnesium. Let's start with a game changer. Magnesium. You might think of it as just another mineral, but for diabetics, it's absolutely essential. Here's why. Magnesium plays a critical role in over 300 bodily processes, many of which directly impact how your body handles blood sugar. It helps regulate glucose metabolism and supports insulin function, two areas where people with diabetes often struggle. But here's the kicker. Studies show that people with diabetes are far more likely to have a magnesium deficiency. When your magnesium levels are low, it's like adding fuel to the fire. Low magnesium can worsen insulin resistance, spike inflammation, and even disrupt your blood pressure. So, what happens when you get enough magnesium? The results can be life-changing. Research published in Diabetes Care found that magnesium supplementation significantly improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body uses insulin more effectively to lower blood sugar. Another study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that magnesium can also reduce inflammation, an underlying issue that contributes to diabetes complications like heart disease and nerve damage. And that's not all. Magnesium has been shown to help lower blood pressure, a common problem for diabetics. High blood pressure puts extra strain on your heart and kidneys, which are already vulnerable when you have diabetes. By maintaining healthy magnesium levels, you're not just improving your blood sugar, you're protecting your entire body. Now, let's talk about how to get it. While magnesium is found in foods like spinach, almonds, and black beans, it's often hard to get enough from diet alone, especially if you have diabetes. That's where supplements come in. For the best results, look for magnesium citrate or glycinate. These forms are easier for your body to absorb. A daily dose of 200 to 400 milligrams is ideal, but always check with your doctor to ensure it's right for you. Adding magnesium to your routine might seem like a small step, but trust me, it can make a huge difference. It's like giving your body the tools it needs to fight back against diabetes and protect your health. Ready to hear about the next must-have vitamin? Stick around because the next one is a true powerhouse for managing blood sugar and preventing complications. Number 2, vitamin D. Next on our list is vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. But don't let the nickname fool you. This vitamin is a powerhouse when it comes to managing diabetes. If you're living with diabetes, there's a high chance you might be deficient in vitamin D, and here's why that's a problem. Vitamin D plays a critical role in how your body processes sugar and produces insulin. Studies have found that low vitamin D levels are closely linked to insulin resistance. What does that mean? Your body struggles to use insulin properly, which can lead to higher blood sugar levels. On top of that, vitamin D deficiency can impair the function of beta cells in your pancreas, the very cells responsible for producing insulin. And if that wasn't enough, low levels of vitamin D can increase inflammation, which worsens complications like nerve damage, heart disease, and kidney issues. So, how can supplementing with vitamin D help? The benefits are nothing short of amazing. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that supplementing with vitamin D can significantly improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for your body to regulate blood sugar. Another study from Diabetes, Obesity, and Metabolism showed that vitamin D can enhance beta cell function, helping your pancreas produce insulin more effectively. But that's not all. Vitamin D is also a natural anti-inflammatory, which means it can help reduce the chronic inflammation that often accompanies diabetes. This can lower your risk of complications like neuropathy and cardiovascular disease. And let's not forget its role in supporting bone health, an important consideration for diabetics who are at higher risk for fractures. Now, here's how to make sure you're getting enough. The best source of vitamin D is sunlight, but let's be real. Most of us don't get enough sun exposure, especially if we live in colder climates or spend most of our time indoors. That's where supplements come in. Experts recommend taking 1,000 to 4,000 international units, IU, of vitamin D3 daily. This form is the most effective at raising and maintaining your vitamin D levels. Worried about taking too much? Don't be. Vitamin D is safe when taken in recommended doses, but it's always a good idea to check your blood levels with your doctor. Maintaining optimal levels around 30 to 50 nanograms per milliliter can make a world of difference in your diabetes management. Adding vitamin D to your routine isn't just about managing your blood sugar. It's about giving your body the support it needs to thrive. Trust me, this small change can have a big impact on your overall health. Number 3. Chromium. Let's move on to another essential nutrient that often flies under the radar: chromium. This trace mineral might not get as much attention as magnesium or vitamin D, but for diabetics, it's a game changer. Why? Because chromium is deeply involved in how your body processes sugar and uses insulin. Here's how it works. Chromium enhances insulin's ability to transport glucose from your bloodstream into your cells. Think of it as insulin's sidekick, helping it do its job more efficiently. When your body doesn't have enough chromium, this process can slow down, leading to higher blood sugar levels and worsening insulin resistance. But the good news is that supplementing with chromium can turn things around. A study published in Diabetes Technology and Therapeutics found that chromium supplementation significantly improved insulin sensitivity and reduced fasting blood sugar levels in people with type 2 diabetes. Another study in the Journal of Clinical Pharmacy and Therapeutics showed that chromium picolinate, a highly absorbable form of chromium, can also lower hemoglobin A1C levels, a key marker of long-term blood sugar control. For those struggling with insulin resistance, chromium offers a natural way to support your body's ability to manage glucose. And it doesn't stop there. Chromium has also been linked to reductions in cholesterol levels, which is important for diabetics at higher risk of heart disease. So, how much chromium should you take? Most experts recommend a daily dose of 200 to 1,000 micrograms of chromium picolinate. This form is preferred because it's more easily absorbed by the body. While chromium is found in foods like broccoli, whole grains, and lean meats, it's tough to get enough through diet alone, especially if you're already deficient. Now, let's address a common concern. Is chromium safe? The answer is yes, when taken within the recommended dosage. In fact, chromium is considered one of the safest supplements for diabetics, with very few reported side effects. However, it's always a good idea to consult with your doctor, especially if you're on medications like insulin or metformin, to ensure there are no interactions. Adding chromium to your daily routine could be the missing piece in your diabetes management plan. It's not just about lowering your blood sugar, it's about helping your body work smarter, not harder. Number 4. Omega-3 fatty acids. Let's dive into a powerhouse nutrient that every diabetic should have in their corner: omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are not just good for your heart, they're essential for managing diabetes and protecting your overall health. Why are omega-3s so important? For starters, they help combat inflammation, which is a major player in both diabetes and its complications. Chronic inflammation can worsen insulin resistance, damage blood vessels, and increase the risk of heart disease. Omega-3s, particularly EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, act as natural anti-inflammatories, helping to reduce this harmful process. But the benefits don't stop there. Omega-3s are a lifeline for your heart. People with diabetes are 2 to 4 times more likely to develop heart disease, but omega-3s can help lower that risk. They reduce triglycerides, a type of fat in your blood that can clog arteries, and improve your overall lipid profile. According to a study published in Diabetes Care, omega-3 supplementation can significantly lower triglyceride levels, making it a key strategy for cardiovascular protection. Omega-3s also play a role in preventing blood clots and stabilizing heart rhythms, both of which are crucial for diabetics prone to cardiovascular events. Beyond heart health, some research suggests omega-3s may even improve insulin sensitivity, although this effect may vary from person to person. So, how can you make sure you're getting enough omega-3s? The easiest way is through supplementation. Look for high-quality fish oil or algae oil supplements that provide a combined daily dose of 1,000 to 3,000 milligallons of EPA and DHA. Algae oil is a great plant-based option for those who don't consume fish. If you prefer to get your omega-3s from food, focus on fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Aim for 2 servings of these fish per week, as recommended by the American Heart Association. For plant-based sources, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts are good options, but keep in mind that their omega-3 content is in the form of ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which your body must convert to EPA and DHA, an inefficient process. You might be wondering, are there any risks? Omega-3s are generally safe, but taking very high doses can thin your blood. So, if you're on blood-thinning medications, talk to your doctor first. Incorporating omega-3s into your routine is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to support your heart, lower inflammation, and improve your overall health as a diabetic. It's like giving your body the tools it needs to fight back against the complications of diabetes. Number 5. Vitamin E. Finally, let's talk about vitamin E, a vital nutrient that often goes unnoticed but can make a significant difference in the lives of people with diabetes. Known as a powerful antioxidant, vitamin E works tirelessly to protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals, those harmful molecules that increase oxidative stress and fuel complications in diabetes. Why does oxidative stress matter so much in diabetes? High blood sugar levels create a perfect storm for oxidative damage. This stress doesn't just harm your cells, it contributes to inflammation, damages blood vessels, and accelerates the development of complications like heart disease, nerve damage, and kidney problems. Here's where vitamin E steps in. It neutralizes free radicals, reduces oxidative stress, and helps shield your body from further harm. Research has shown that vitamin E can do more than just protect your cells. Studies suggest that it helps improve endothelial function, a key factor in maintaining healthy blood vessels. For diabetics, this is crucial because endothelial dysfunction is a precursor to cardiovascular disease. A study published in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice highlighted that vitamin E supplementation significantly reduced markers of inflammation, such as C-reactive protein, CRP, in individuals with diabetes. Additionally, vitamin E may support better glycemic control. While it's not a direct treatment for high blood sugar, its ability to reduce inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity makes it a valuable ally in managing diabetes holistically. So, how can you include vitamin E in your daily routine? First, consider your diet. Foods rich in vitamin E include almonds, sunflower seeds, spinach, and avocados. However, most people don't get enough vitamin E from food alone, especially diabetics who may need higher amounts to combat oxidative stress. This is where supplementation becomes essential. Experts recommend a daily dose of 200 to 400 IU of natural vitamin E, D-alpha tocopherol, for optimal benefits. Always opt for natural forms of vitamin E, as they are better absorbed and utilized by the body compared to synthetic versions. But here's a word of caution. Too much of a good thing can be harmful. Excessive vitamin E intake, especially in supplement form, can increase the risk of bleeding, particularly if you're on blood-thinning medications. Always consult your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement regimen. Vitamin E isn't just about preventing complications, it's about giving your body the tools it needs to thrive. By reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, vitamin E helps you take control of your health, protect your heart, and improve your quality of life. Conclusion. Now that you've learned about the top 5 vitamins every diabetic must take, magnesium, vitamin D, chromium, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamin E, you have the tools to take control of your health and support your body in managing diabetes more effectively. Each of these nutrients plays a vital role in reducing complications, improving insulin sensitivity, and protecting your overall well-being. If you're ready to learn more about managing diabetes naturally, check out our other videos. We've got plenty of helpful content waiting for you. Together, we can take the next step.